The Hideaway. The stories are as mysterious as we are.
Welcome to Chapter 5 of the story. The author of the story is Charles Pendleton. As they scrambled toward the elevator and dashed inside, it shot up to the sky like it was powered by cold fusion, an elevator without any doors. 2 seconds later, it reached its destination, but without a ceiling in place. The springboard launched the three of them over the wall and into the maze of an endless carnival. With a drop that was reminiscent of a gravitational landing in a dream, Bobby and Maya landed perfectly. Max, however, landed in an ornate Victorian urn filled with alcohol and fruit, like a space capsule hitting the Atlantic Ocean. Clawing his way out, he hiccuped as he fell to the ground like a soaking wet rag. As he smiled like a Cheshire cat, all the townspeople could clearly see he was loaded. "Do you still want to go home, Bobby?" asked Maya. "Not a chance!" exclaimed Bobby, holding his belly and cackling. The endless parade of painted clowns and people in masks on Olfactory Lane stretched down the hill into oblivion and wove around the city like the Great Wall of China. The faces of contentment, inciting delight, and assuring prosperity would follow were nothing short of wondrous. It was absolutely surreal, and little Bobby loved it. "Come on, Max!" shouted Bobby as Maya snickered. "Coming!" hiccuped Max as he tried not to stagger. "How often do they do this?" asked Bobby. "Once every 31,556,926 seconds, said Maya. "She means once a hiccup year, Bobby." "I see," said the blind man, bolstered Bobby. "By Job, I think he's got it, Maya," hollered Max. "Isn't it wonderful," declared Maya, "to follow your heart wherever it should lead you without ever worrying about time and its endless routines?" "What about homework and schoolwork?" questioned Bobby. "Homework and schoolwork are for children looking to acquire an education. In here, you learn by living and interacting with your environment." "But won't I need to get a job like my dad someday?" "You're so cute, Bobby. In here, all you have to do is bask in the reward that has been afforded unto you. It's like winning $1 trillion, and all you have to do to enjoy it is step inside the box." "And try not to kill anyone," hiccuped Max. "Yeah, but is it real?" But does it matter? That's like asking me, does it matter if Max wakes up or remains sleeping atop the tricolored umbrella? It's all according to your own perspective. "So I could stay here forever?" "Yes, but there will be serious implications on the other side should you one day choose to return to your normal life." "What
There is a certain organization that accompanies time and its delineation, and to tinker in the machine, as you have already done, only acts as a boarding pass. The slide bolt in the door is identical to that of a pause button on a recording device. Once you hit pause, what happens to the tape? It stops. And what happens to the people on the other side? They stop too? Bingo, Bobby. Bingo.
You mean my mom and dad are frozen?
Frozen in time, like statues divine, but without ever knowing, how can there be any denoting?
What do you mean to say?
Look at it this way, Bobby. You go for an operation to have your tonsils removed, and you're administered the anesthetic. Your eyes slowly close as you count backwards from 10 to 1. You open your eyes a second later, wondering what's taking so long, and presto, 100 years just went by. Call it a trick of the tail, if you will, with no pun intended.
You know I don't believe any of this, right?
You can believe whatever you choose, said Max. We're only here to guide you through the initial process. With those words said, 1,000 arcade stands appeared before them. "Wow," said Bobby, enthralled at the brilliant display of flashing lights generating life to children and adults alike who found themselves delighted to be a part of the moment. "Play for as long as you like. touted the Callister of Wayfair to the adoring crowd as the circus music played to the women in pompadour hair and the extremists who bolstered their Edwardian coiffures. As the children were dazzled by the incredible display of early Parisian amusements and attractions, one in particular caught little Bobby's attention. A fantastique building's Art Nouveau architecture depicting heaven and hell. An elaborately designed and sculptured edifice portrayed figures in torment, as well as figures appeased surrounding a dragon's wide-open mouth. Its bulging eyes dared visitors to step forward and enter. "Come on," said Bobby, elated. "I am not sure that is a good idea," said the magician in his faded brown cape overlooking the revelry. "Why would you say such a thing?" questioned Maya in an adoring tone. The magician pointed toward the dragon's tongue and said, "While talking cats and dancing rats clamor in the streets, I should clearly illustrate that a tincture of bloodroot as a remedy for catarrh could be about as beneficial as a teaspoon of colic for a delirious infant who has unwittingly found himself trapped in a hideaway, ever searching for the nutrients of mother that never come."
Let us know in the comments how you felt after reading the story. Subscribe to our channel and stay with us to watch Chapter 6 of the story. We will continuously upload episodes of our stories to our YouTube channel. Thank you.